Apple's next big Mac update is rumored to be called macOS Tahoe, a name that's already sparking curiosity and excitement among tech enthusiasts and longtime Mac users alike. This continues Apple's tradition of naming macOS versions after iconic California landmarks, think Yosemite, Big Sur, and Sequoia. Each name is carefully chosen to reflect not just a place but a feeling and a story that Apple wants to tell with its software. Lake Tahoe, with its famously clear waters and breathtaking mountain scenery, is the inspiration this time. It's a destination known for its natural beauty, outdoor adventure, and a sense of calm that draws millions every year. The name is meant to evoke freshness and clarity, hinting at a major update and a sense of renewal. Apple wants users to feel like they're stepping into a new, invigorating environment every time they use their Mac. There's also an internal nod. Tahoe is a favorite spot for Apple employees who often visit for team retreats and inspiration. The connection is both personal and symbolic. The clear water imagery suggests a cleaner, more transparent user interface, which we'll discuss soon. It's about making things feel lighter, more open, and easier to navigate. Apple may also align macOS version numbers with release years, so macOS 26 for 2025, making it easier to track. This would be a practical shift, helping users and IT teams quickly identify which version is current. This practical change complements the evocative landmark names, blending utility with inspiration. It's a small tweak, but one that could make a big difference in how people relate to their devices. Past names like Mavericks, El Capitan, and Monterey each set a vibe for their updates, giving users a sense of place and personality with every release. Tahoe fits the pattern, though reactions to new names are always mixed at first. Some people love the fresh branding while others take time to warm up to it. Ultimately, it's the features that will define macOS Tahoe, not just its name. The real excitement comes from what's inside: new tools, improved performance, and a refined experience. Apple's naming strategy sets the stage for something big and refreshing, building anticipation for what's to come. Let's dive into what makes Tahoe special, and how this new macOS version could bring a breath of fresh air to your Mac experience. So, when's macOS Tahoe coming? If you're eager to get your hands on the next big update for your Mac, you're not alone. Apple's release cycles are always highly anticipated, and this year is no different. Expect the big reveal at Apple's WWDC 2025, with the keynote scheduled for June 9th. This annual event is where Apple unveils its latest software innovations, and it's a must-watch for tech enthusiasts and developers alike. That's when Apple will announce the official name, showcase key features, and give us our very first look at Tahoe in action. The keynote is always packed with surprises, and this year expectations are sky-high for what macOS will bring. Immediately after the keynote, the first developer beta will drop, letting developers test and update their apps. This early access is crucial for app makers to ensure compatibility and take advantage of new features. A public beta should follow in July, giving adventurous users early access and a chance to provide feedback. If you love being on the cutting edge, this is your opportunity to help shape the final release. Remember, beta software can be unstable, best to use it on a secondary Mac. Bugs and glitches are common, so it's wise to back up your data and proceed with caution. The public release is expected in fall 2025, likely September, alongside new iPhones and iOS 26. This is when the polished, stable version will be available to everyone. This period is always packed for Apple fans, with new software and hardware rolling out together. It's a time of excitement, with people lining up for new devices and exploring fresh features. The update will be free for all compatible Macs, so you won't have to worry about extra costs. Just check if your device is supported and get ready for the upgrade. This timeline follows Apple's usual pattern, making it easy to plan for the upgrade. Mark your calendars and keep an eye out for announcements as the dates approach. Developers and users alike will have several months to get ready. Whether you're preparing your apps or just looking forward to new features, there's plenty of time to make the transition smooth. WWDC will set the tone for what's coming to the Mac, offering a glimpse into Apple's vision for the future of computing. Get ready for a busy, exciting fall full of innovation, new experiences, and the next chapter for your Mac. macOS Tahoe is rumored to bring the biggest visual redesign since Yosemite in 2014. Expect a fresh, modern look. New icons, updated interface elements, and a focus on clarity and transparency inspired by Lake Tahoe's waters. The redesign aims for a cleaner, more unified experience with refined window designs and a sense of depth. Inspiration comes from Vision OS, with rounded buttons, glass-like translucency, and floating navigation bars. UI elements may fade into the background, letting your content take center stage. Apple wants your Mac, iPhone, and iPad to feel visually connected, making transitions between devices seamless. This overhaul is part of a broader redesign across all Apple platforms in 2025. The goal, a harmonious, contemporary Apple ecosystem. Tahoe's look is all about making the Mac feel new and cohesive. Now let's talk about Apple Intelligence and Siri's leap forward in macOS Tahoe. Major AI updates are expected, especially for Siri, finally delivering features previewed at WWDC 2024. Siri will gain better personal context, tracking your emails, files, and messages to help with personalized tasks. Imagine asking Siri to find files from a specific person or summarize a meeting instantly, on screen. Awareness means Siri can interact with what's on your screen, like adding addresses or summarizing web pages. Deeper app integration will let Siri perform complex, multi-step tasks across different apps. For example, Siri could move an edited photo into a keynote presentation and message a colleague, all in one command. This cross-app automation could transform productivity for both casual and pro users. Apple is under pressure to deliver on AI, and Tahoe could be their breakthrough moment. The goal: make your Mac genuinely smarter and more helpful. Apple Intelligence isn't just about Siri, it's about making your Mac more personal everywhere. The Shortcuts app is getting a redesign, with AI making automation easier and more accessible for everyone. Your Mac could suggest shortcuts based on your habits, or let you build automations with natural language. Rumors suggest Google Gemini might join as an alternative to ChatGPT for some Siri requests, giving users more choice. In the EU, users may soon set a default digital assistant other than Siri, increasing flexibility. Apple plans to open its AI models to third-party developers, sparking a wave of new intelligent Mac apps. WWDC 2025 will be key for Apple to showcase its AI strategy. The future Mac will be more context-aware, customizable, and powerful. Apple is leveling up gaming with macOS Tahoe. A new, standalone gaming app is coming to Mac, iPhone, iPad, and Apple TV. A central hub for all your games. You'll launch games, track achievements, check leaderboards, and access editorial content, all in one place. Communication tools may be built in, making it easier to connect with friends and other players. The app will include all third-party games from the App Store, and on Mac, even those from Steam or Epic. It's a big step beyond Game Center, aiming for a truly unified gaming dashboard. Apple Arcade will be featured, but the app won't be limited to it. If it tracks progress from platforms like Steam, it could make Mac gaming much more appealing. With Apple Silicon boosting performance, this gaming hub ties it all together. Mac gaming is about to get a lot more serious. Wondering if your Mac will be able to run macOS Tahoe? With every major macOS release, Apple refines its list of supported devices, and this year is no different. Apple is expected to drop support for some older Intel-based Macs as it continues to focus on the future of Apple Silicon. This shift means that some users with aging hardware may be left behind, but it also allows Apple to push the boundaries of what's possible with their latest chips. Supported Macs are likely to include MacBook Pro models from 2019 and newer, iMacs from 2020 onward, Mac Pro 2019 and up, Mac Mini with M1 or later, all Mac Studio models, and MacBook Air with M1 or newer chips. If you have one of these, you're in luck. But for some, the end of the line is here. Macs on the chopping block include the 2017 iMac Pro, 2018 Mac Mini, and 2018 MacBook Pro, as well as the Intel-based 2020 MacBook Air. These models may not see the new update. If your Mac is on this list, it's time to start thinking about your upgrade options. For these devices, macOS Sequoia could be your last major update, meaning you'll miss out on future features and security improvements. By dropping support for older Intel Macs, Apple can focus on optimizing macOS for the speed, efficiency, and advanced features of Apple Silicon. Advanced AI capabilities, new design elements, and performance boosts may all require the power of Apple's custom chips. It's clear that Apple is putting its energy into its own silicon, paving the way for even more innovation in the Mac lineup. This approach helps push the Mac's capabilities further than ever before, unlocking new possibilities for users and developers alike. It's always tough to say goodbye to older hardware, especially if your Mac has served you well for years. But this cycle of change is standard in the tech world, ensuring progress and better experiences for everyone. The shift to Apple Silicon ensures a smoother, more powerful, and more secure experience for Mac users going forward. So, check your Mac's model and see if you're ready for the leap to macOS Tahoe, because the future of Mac is moving fast. Beyond the big headlines, macOS Tahoe brings useful quality-of-life improvements. Captive Wi-Fi data syncing will let you log into a network once and sync credentials across all your Apple devices. No more re-entering details at hotels or coffee shops, just connect once and you're set everywhere. For accessibility, a new magnifier on Mac uses your iPhone's camera to magnify objects on your Mac screen. Vehicle motion cues already on iPhone will help reduce motion sickness on Mac. New Braille features turn the Mac into a more capable note-taking device, with better integration and support for Braille-ready format files. The new Accessibility Reader offers customizable reading modes system-wide. These features make the Mac more accessible and user-friendly for everyone. Small changes, big impact. Apple's focus on inclusivity continues to grow. As we wrap up, remember, most details about macOS Tahoe are based on leaks and reports, not official Apple announcements. If the rumors are true, Tahoe could be a landmark update like Yosemite or Big Sur. It promises a major visual refresh, powerful AI, and a unified gaming experience. Apple is also continuing its shift away from Intel, focusing on Apple Silicon for new features and performance. Each macOS release pushes this vision further, and Tahoe looks like a big step. Excitement is building for a Mac that's more powerful, personal, and intuitive. We'll know more once Apple unveils everything at WWDC.